All right. Welcome to Scottsdale on the Rocks podcast. Today we have a hell of a guest. We have Lilia.
Hi.
Welcome to the podcast. Oh, yeah. Welcome.
Hi.
So how's it going?
Good. I've been busy, so.
Busy?
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
Just working a ton and just traveling, so.
Hell yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself. So you're from Russia, you said, right?
I am, yeah.
Where in Russia?
Smolensk. I was adopted when I was 3, and my
Uh-huh.
parents adopted me, my sister, and my brother. And then just like a year ago, we found
That's awesome. You all three got adopted together?
Yeah, but my older brother couldn't because he stayed with like my babushka, what you call grandma in Russia.
Yeah, yeah.
And my sister actually found him like a year ago. And so when I first met him, I was like, I looked at him. We did like a FaceTime. We had our Google translation up because I don't speak any Russian.
So he speaks full Russian or what?
Yeah, he speaks
Okay.
full Russian. I saw him and I was like, oh my God, you look like me. But like, imagine like not seeing.
That'd be
like, him.
interesting to see. I don't know how I would react.
I was like shocked. I was like so shocked about it. But we just didn't know what to say. And then when he would speak, sometimes like the translation won't like pick up every single word that he's saying. And so I was literally like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And he's just laughing. He's like, I don't understand you.
So so was it like a real-time translation, or how was that? Is it like a translator or?
I had my laptop up and he had something else up. I don't know what they like over there, but yeah, no, whatever he like talked to me, it would
output like a audio thing.
Yeah, and hopefully my like laptop was catching it because it was on my phone, and then it had to like, yeah.
It's kind of cool where technology's gone with this, you know.
I know.
I can only like it's impressive.
Yeah.
So do you know any like Russian words now or?
Okay, so I used to speak straight Russian. Like I have videos of me being.
So
very
when you were a
small.
kid.
Yeah, and I like understood Russian, like, but no, I don't. I know a couple words like da or das vidanya, but I don't know any other Russian. I wish I did, but
Yeah.
like, I'm glad I don't. Like,
That's how I am towards Spanish too. Kind of, I could speak a little bit, but not enough to like get full like conversation wise or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just enough to get by, barely. You know?
Yeah, and when people go up to me and they're like, "Do you speak Russian?" I'm like, "Duh," but I'm just like, "That's all I know."
There's this movie with Jennifer Love Hewitt where she like goes with her mom and they like scam people or whatever. But anyways, she like the mom ends up pretending that she's like Russian or something, and all she says is "da" like to every single question, whatever that they ask her.
I want to watch that.
It's such a
I
good
don't
movie.
think I've seen that. What is it called again?
Gosh, I can't remember what it's called right now. I'll find it for you. But yeah. So basically the premise is they like just go and like they marry guys and then they like take all their money and then bounce and like leave them a video.
Wait a second. I think I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I know which one. It's an older one.
Yeah,
It's a much older one.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I've seen that before.
But yeah,
and they get caught in the middle of something at the end.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like one of the exes or whatever like finds them or something.
Yes. I remember that. Okay. Yes. I've seen that. I definitely
Tell us what the movie is, guys.
Yeah. I can't remember it, but I know what movie you're talking about. I hate when that happens because now it's going to be on my mind for the rest of the day until I figure it out.
I'm the same way. Seems like you watch a lot of the same stuff as me.
I do. But yeah, if I had to pick any like TV show as my favorite, it'd be Game of Thrones.
Oh, I love Game of Thrones.
I could watch it over and over. And
what do you think about the ending?
I don't know because I have mixed feelings about it. I didn't want her to die.
I know.
And I didn't want.
I was kind of sad about that too.
Yeah, I kind of just wanted Jon Snow to like. I don't know, both of them rule. But Jon Snow, I think he got it hard at the end, but he should have just became king.
And then they made the handicap guy the king or whatever. I was like, what?
Don't even get me started. I'm sorry. Like he's probably like my least favorite character.
I know,
but
right?
I
was like, come on.
He just doesn't give a shit.
I know. But
they're like, you're king. He goes, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're not excited about that?
But I guess he did have like mental powers that he could like see stuff and like go through the bird
Which
and
is-
things like that. So I guess that's something special talent, I guess. But
Exactly. Like he remembers the memories and is going to eventually pass on to someone else. I could literally talk about this all day. I'm like a huge Game of fan.
who was your so who was your favorite character?
Guess. Dragon Queen.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Dragon Queen, Jon Snow, and I always forget his name, so I feel really bad saying like
Which one?
the dwarf.
The Holder guy? Oh yeah.
I don't know. I keep
Yeah.
forgetting his name, but
What
he's
is-
like one of my favorites.
Yeah, I know you're talking. I can't. I'm terrible at names too. But he actually was a really good actor for that entire thing.
He was so good. He's
when
definitely
he was the
good.
hand, he was badass, and he was like playing both sides, family and the
Oh, he
upside.
killed it.
He was good. Yeah,
Yeah, he
crushed it.
survived the whole thing.
I know.
Definitely.
I was like, damn.
Then Arya, I like Arya,
yeah.
but who I hate. Wait a second, is what's his name? Jeffrey.
Oh my god.
I literally was like, I cannot. Like,
I wanted
if
to
I was
slap
his-
that guy.
I know.
There's this guy in Scottsdale that reminded me so much of him, just like the way like he acted. I was like, God damn, Jeffrey. I was like,
Probably who's Jeffrey if he hasn't seen Game of Thrones.
yeah.
But him and the other guy who's absolutely crazy, where he's just like, what do you call it? He feeds people to his dogs.
Oh yeah.
Is that did I say that right?
Which to his dogs? Which one? Like the
Crazy one.
the big guy you're talking about, or I don't know. I can't remember that guy. I'm trying to remember.
He was nuts though.
Yeah, but
big second hated character.
I would love to ride a dragon though.
Did you see House of Dragons?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my friends was telling me about it, but I just haven't got to it. Because I felt like I'm cheating on Game of Thrones, the real one.
It is. It does feel like that, but like nothing's gonna beat Game of Thrones,
All
and
right.
I don't think it's gonna be that. Like,
So just as good though.
it's just as good. Like, and you see more dragons. I think that was my favorite part of Game of Thrones,
Okay,
just to see the
sweet.
dragons.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching this show Affair, like I was telling you about, and it's interesting. It just gets wild and wilder.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what happens. It's so bad because like at the end you're like, what just happened?
All right.
But
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and every single episode you're like, okay, I need to watch the second one. I remember I binged watched that.
Yeah.
I think I binge watched it for 3 or 4 days. Like I stayed up.
Yeah, the whole season one I binge watched like straight in a row, I think.
Oh yeah. If it's good, I'm binge watching the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, it's bedtime. Wait, one more episode. And then I'm still watching it. So, but yeah.
So how long you been here in Scottsdale?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
The heat is what kills me.
I know.
And it's been hot like this year. I know.
It's record breaking or something apparently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
apparently we've had the most hot days like in a year or something like that is what I was seeing, but I don't know. It was pretty hot, but
I hope it gets cool because I want monsoon storms.
I was actually happy now that it's cloudy today and it's a little bit calmer, but
It did rain last night though.
yeah.
I was so happy. I love rain now. Like I moved here from South Lake Tahoe, California, so I kind of miss like the seasons.
Was it raining quite a bit over there? Oh, it gets colder
Snow.
over there.
Like your car is buried, but I love driving in the snow, so I don't mind it at all.
I lived in Indiana before this for about 7 years or so, and anyways, I got so tired because I would be shoveling snow up from my house every day. It got annoying as hell.
It does. It gets annoying, and then when the snowplow comes by, they just
then
like
it
bring
covers
that.
you.
I was like,
I'm like these
I know exactly, but I would get so annoyed when that would happen because I'm like, I'm like just done.
No one in Arizona knows this pain.
No, I haven't even been up to Flagstaff yet.
Oh, really?
No,
That's fun. I work in Prescott, so I drive to Prescott like very often. And then I've gone to Flagstaff a few times, Sedona, but I haven't gone skiing there. It doesn't seem like a cool like big. I'm used to like nice, huge ski courses and stuff. Do you ski, snowboard, or anything?
So I skied my whole life, and then when I moved to South Lake Tahoe, I went into snowboarding and I fell in love with snowboarding.
Switched?
I switched.
Oh,
and then
shit.
the other day, like after I like snowboarded for a couple of years, I was like, I'm gonna go back to skis. I'm like, no, I'm
really?
not doing this.
So the first time, because I've always been a skier since I was like a little kid too, and I was pretty good. But then the first time I snowboarded, I gave up halfway like through the day because I was falling so much and I hurt my wrist like so bad. But then the next time I got better. So I'm okay. I'm pretty good now. But yeah, I still go back and forth. Sometimes I just feel like skiing. Sometimes I feel like snowboarding. But snowboarding is fun.
I taught myself how to snowboard.
Yeah.
I told my friends I was a huge snowboarder. Like I can like snowboard. I did not know how to snowboard.
Could you do black diamonds and stuff? Or
now, like, yeah, I can do like jumps and everything. But like when I said I could do it to my friends, I didn't know how to do it. And they're like, cool, we're gonna go up the mountain. I'm just gonna
go for it.
No, they're like, we'll go up to the mountain right now. And I was like, oh my God. And all you see is me just sliding down the mountain. I was like, I know how to do it. I actually taught myself though.
So that kind of reminds me. So when the first time I skied was in fourth grade. I think fourth grade. So anyways, it was like a school thing that they take you to. And they were all skiers. I hadn't skied before. And I kind of did the same thing. They're like, hey, let's go down this one or whatever. And I was like, all right. So I went all the way up the big lift, whatever. And I had no idea how to ski.
Do the pizza all the way down.
I taught myself on the way down. Yeah.
You're like, I got this.
Yeah. But it was fun.
Yeah, no, I did. I need to go up and I think Flagstaff, you can like go skiing and like,
yeah. I've never been, but yeah, I like going to like Wolf Creek, Vail in like Colorado. Where else? Gone to Taos in New Mexico, which is pretty good.
Oh, that's cool.
I've heard there's some really good Utah ones. I haven't gotten to those ones yet, but I need to go try some more out.
Okay, because I usually go Canada, South Lake Tahoe, but me and my family used to travel all the time. So
yeah, I've heard some Canada has some solid ones.
Oh yeah.
Where do you go?
Whistler.
Oh yeah, I've heard Whistler's great. Yeah,
it's nice. It's really nice. But my dad was a pilot, so we traveled everywhere.
Nice.
So
it's easy. Awesome.
Yeah, it is. I still get the benefits. That's like, and he's
hell yeah.
Now, so
Your dad.
I know. Yeah, I'm like, let me go standby. But it sucks going standby. You don't want to go standby
because it could be anywhere. Yeah.
Oh, it's annoying. So
I have a friend that has one of those United passes or something. It's like you could go any flight anywhere and it's free, but it's standby. So sometimes he gets delayed like the whole day or something. I'm like, oh, that would suck.
No, it does suck. And then they're like, well, we'll roll you over to the next flight. And then you have people ahead of you because you're either a D1, D2, D3.
Yeah.
Or 4, but they go by seniority kind of thing. So
yeah,
it sucks.
So what do you think about Scottsdale?
I like it. The nightlife. I like the nightlife.
Where do you go when you go out?
I always start at Patty's.
Patty's? Oh yeah, it's a fun bar.
I don't know why. I think I just like.
It's a fun vibe, to be honest.
It's like you can play pool, you can play darts, you can dance. I'm usually in my own zone and I'm dancing, I'm doing whatever.
Yeah.
But and then I work my way down to the clubs down.
Yeah. I feel like you have to be hammered to be in like the Old Town area sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
To tolerate people.
Exactly. Yes. But at the club, I'm a little nuts at the club.
Oh really? What happens?
You just, I have to stand, I literally have to stand on something like above everybody else.
Oh, so you're like standing on the tables and like.
I'm more, on either on top of the booths. And I went the other night and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to know.
Where did you go to?
I went to Cake.
Oh yeah, I haven't had Cake in a while.
I liked it. I liked all the pink in there, but like whenever I go, it's like such a blur to me. Like. I remember like
oh, so you're a party animal.
I am. It's so bad. And like I love going out, but like when I go out,
yeah.
If you tell me like to have one drink, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
That's funny. No, I have so many friends like you. So they're like it starts off. They're like, all right, just a couple drinks. Let's just start off here, and then.
Oh yeah, no, and then me and my friends are slamming down shots, and we're like, okay, we're done. But I'm pretty good at like when I'm drunk, I'm like, yes, I do. Yeah. I'm really good about that, and I'm like, or I'll be like, okay, one more shot, just one more, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I think we all like get our limits. Where like you're like, all right, if I want to not die tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. But I end up like I'm such a talker when I'm out, so I don't stop talking to everybody, and I'm like, oh hey guys, how did you get on my phone?
Yeah, it's always interesting to kind of like piece together the night from nights like that, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Or someone's like, hey, I just saw Lilia doing.
I just seen videos. Like I've been to Snow Globe, and I was on stage jumping on the trampoline, and I was like. I don't even remember doing that, but it was fun.
Never any bad stuff? You're like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Yes, exactly. I'm like, oh my God, what happened?
Give us one of your good stories.
I have so many. I can't even like. I'm not even gonna tell.
Yeah. All right.
Like,
We'll keep that one. We'll keep that one.
Yeah, you don't want to know. I literally say it when I'm drunk too. All my crazy stuff that happens. They're like, Lilia, that's
you need to calm
what?
down.
She's like, whoa.
That's funny. So, what do you do here in Scottsdale?
I do OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
I do OnlyFans.
Seems like that's a thing popping off right now, huh?
It is. I like it. And then I travel around and I model as well.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean,
do you in terms of the OnlyFans, is it like one of these ones that like you just kind of do the content and like someone else does everything for you type thing, or do you do all the stuff yourself?
Well, I run my account.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which I like have those connections with the fans,
which is not very common, it seems.
No,
these days.
It's not very common, but I run my own account, and it's more like I know my fans so well. So if I'm going live, I'm like, hey guys, like I know what they're talking about. And it's funny because there'll be so many different conversations going and people are like, what is he talking about?
Yeah. But so there's like group conversations?
So when you go live, when people talk, it just because you can't chat with them like one-on-one. I mean, it's a bunch of people.
Yeah, it's too many people.
Yeah, but I like it. I make my own hours and it's fun. It's very time consuming though. Very time consuming.
Well, I've talked to a few people that do OnlyFans now, and it's a lot more work than I thought. I was like, holy crap. Some people like go full on every single social media. Do you do all social medias too, or like every like X, Twitter? I mean, not X is Twitter, TikTok. Instagram, you do everything?
So I'm horrible at TikTok. I cannot do TikTok for any. I got shut down because of my boobs.
Oh my god!
Because
they shut you down for anything.
I'm sorry. And then Instagram, you can't show your butt. So I'm like, don't show your butt.
We've had like some guests with like a little tiny, like a skirt or something. It showed a little bit of their legs, so they like took it. I'm like, really? They took it down for that? And I was like, I see crazier stuff than that. And then
I do too.
And I'm like, even Joel had some little shorts that got taken off too, and I was like, that's just the shorts he wears. Come, like it's Joel.
I know. It's so bad what they take you down for. But like, I'm horrible at TikTok. I had a Twitter got taken down. But
even Twitter.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's a long story.
I thought Twitter could post anything now.
Oh no, you can post it. Yeah, it was just wrong location, and they didn't think it was me, and I'm horrible with passwords. So I don't even. So they just said we took it down because my IP address. In America.
I guess that makes sense. They're just trying to protect you. But did you get that same account back? Or
no. I had a YouTube channel too. Like I did really good on my YouTube. People will know who I am on YouTube. But I do have a different name on YouTube.
Okay.
Haley Summers.
Okay. Haley Summers.
That was my OF name before I switched it to my real name.
Awesome.
And so, and that got taken down.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How do you come up with names like that? Was you just like, I just like this name?
I was with an agency a while back, and it just was not working out for me. They came up with Haley Summers.
Well, they take like a huge percentage, right?
They took 50%.
Yeah. That's what our friend Lauren, she came on and she said they took 50%. I was like, holy heck, it's a lot. It's insane.
Yeah, especially when OF already takes like 20%.
Oh yeah. Who's making all this money? I'm like, oh my god.
I know.
Someone's banking it from these agencies and from OnlyFans themselves. It's crazy.
Yeah, and they're literally chatting. That's it. There's like this whole thing going on with OnlyFans right now, so I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but
yeah. I think OnlyFans is genius. It's crazy how much it's just gone up since over the last few years. It's wild. But I'm all for it. I'm all about entrepreneurs and people making money in different ways, and whatever people want to do, just go for it. You know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What's one of the biggest things you've learned like doing this?
Doing the OnlyFans. There's a lot of weird people.
What's the weirdest request you've gotten?
I don't know if I can say it on here, but I'm going to say if you need to edit
it out. Yeah, no, you can say it. You can say it.
Okay. Well, one guy asked me to stick a cucumber up my asshole and then eat it. And he said, make sure there's shit on it.
Oh my God.
I was like, what? And you know what? Like, I really hope he never watches this. But he's a person that puts people down.
Puts people down?
Yeah,
Interesting.
like you know what I mean, like anesthesia.
Yeah.
Am I saying that
Interesting.
correct? I am.
Anesthesiologist.
Yes, and they're weird. And when I got my boobs done and one came in, I was like, "Are you fucking weird too?"
Yeah, I could only imagine some of the requests that people ask for. It'd be like you're like, what? Where did this come from?
I was like, ew.
And what do they do with that video or whatever when they get it? You know, like
what they
watch
do.
it every day.
I don't even try to think about that. Like I don't just have your video.
Yeah, yesterday we were talking about people that like take pictures of girls like secretly type thing. I'm like, what do people do with those pictures? Like they're so weird. It's odd, but
they wank off.
Yeah, wank off for sure. Like they must have a big collage on the wall and they're just like, yeah.
I don't even want it. I mean, like I do sell my panties and I like the messages when they say, "Oh, I got your panties." I was like, "Please don't tell me what you do with them." But yeah.
Socks? Have you ever sold socks?
No, but that is a thing. My friend has done it, and people sell farts.
I know, that's kind of funny.
That's a lot of protein you're gonna have to eat.
If someone wanted to buy my farts, I'd be selling them all day. But
I like when that I'm swearing.
Like how do you bottle these? I don't understand. You know, like you just fart in a bottle and then close it up real quick. Or?
I swear the air comes out straight away. Use fart spray. That's what I would use.
Oh, actually, that's genius.
I know.
It's like one little fart spray, and then it's like, all right, this one's off.
Anyone who sells farts,
$50.
Fart spray. Yeah, I know, right? But no, I couldn't. I saw someone talk about like their routine of like selling farts, and
oh my god,
so much protein. I'm like, damn. So you're out in the store, like you're and you're
eating
out
gluten and stuff.
Yeah, you're farting constantly. Like your house probably stinks.
Well, do you know that Gas X, the medication, whatever, it actually makes you fart more. That's the way it works. So it collects gas and makes you fart more. So anyone who's trying to sell their farts, use some Gas X.
There you go. No, not for me.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that people would buy this kind of stuff. Socks, underwear, farts. Like it's
people like
it's wild.
So much stuff. I'm just like, right. I mean, I don't mind selling my socks.
Yeah,
like,
why not? It's $1 or something, and you sell them for how much would they buy them for?
For like my panties, okay, so panties is like 100, then worn is 150, and then 200 is like lingerie set.
Okay,
and then 250.
All right, so it gets like the fancier they are, the higher it goes.
Yeah, and they'll do customs on top of that. So like it's
people are like, I want my name on them or something.
I know. I had one guy that tell me what he did with my panties. I'm like, all right.
So as a doctor, I kind of get used to hearing like the craziest of the crazy stories. So nothing like surprises me anymore. Like people be like, oh, I accidentally fell in a shampoo bottle or something, or I like did some crazy stuff that happened, and you're like, all right, okay, whatever. But nowadays for you, does anything like shock you still, or you're like, holy shit?
Just like in life in general.
Well, like with the OnlyFans thing.
Just like the requests. I just like so
you are still surprised sometimes.
So I am more, because I'm like, I didn't even know that could be a request. But like some people are just, I like the people on my OnlyFans that like, I do have some connections with a lot of my fans that I actually will go out of my day and just talk to them.
Yeah.
But there are times where like, I like the people that come on and be like, hey, I want this. And you're like, okay.
Like something basic.
Yeah, not like trying to like, there is a lot of people that try to like date you. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Or like, will you come and like see me? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
That is not what, I will never step over that boundary of mine.
Yeah, makes sense. You got to protect yourself too. It's wild.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that's why I did Haley Summers at first. And then I just was like, everyone was coming over from like my Instagram, or they would come over through YouTube when I didn't have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And they would be like, they'd be confused because my Instagram says Lilia, and then they go to my OnlyFans and says Haley. So
I didn't realize this was a thing too. And then I had a friend that was doing like both, and I was like, wait, what's your real name? But they're like, oh, well, my name is this. But yeah, it sounds like more commonly people are using their first name but not their last name, and then using like an initial or something of their last name, or I don't know.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
But yeah, but now it seems like people are building more like personal brands, so they are using their real name for a lot of stuff. So building a brand is a huge thing nowadays. But yeah. So what do you do for fun aside from like getting hammered?
I like weekends. Like I swear, I probably cannot party every weekend. That's just not me.
Do you get a bad hangover?
Yes, I put black socks over my face.
Really?
Yeah.
Black socks? Oh, like cool socks or something or what?
Oh no, just like rolled up.
Oh, just to like not see the light type thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if I go out, I'm just like, if I go out in the sun, like I'm not leaving my house.
Yeah, yeah.
If I go out in the sun, I'm just like, oh, this
You're
is
all,
way too bright.
Vampire status.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but like I can't. Like I said, I'm like a huge partier, but when I do, it's like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
looks
You go all
like
in. Yeah, yeah.
I go all in because I'm not used to it. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, but other than that, like I go out with friends. I work a lot, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like my whole life just evolves around working, which is like horrible to say. But.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I'm always doing something, like doing this podcast or like busy with work at the hospital or doing other stuff with my medical spas. But yeah, what's funny is like I have all these jobs and I'm always busy, and then like the people that have like no job or something, it seems like they're always super
Like
busy.
me. No, I'm just kidding.
like my buddy Joel and Yossi can't make this podcast, the jerks.
Next time.
I know, jerks. But yeah, we're actually going to Taco Fest this weekend. Have you been to that?
No, I heard of it. I keep seeing like little things.
I've actually never been either, so I kind of want to check it
Do
out.
you just eat a lot of tacos?
I guess. Hey, this would be good for your OnlyFans. I'm just saying.
Where's your margarita?
Yeah, some margaritas, some tacos. It's gonna be. I think it'd be great.
Do you just travel around and just eat tacos somewhere, like in different restaurants?
I think
Is it for free?
I think it's I think you pay
I'm-
for like a admission, and then you go to like different stands, and they have like I think you have like credits for so many tacos, is what I was told.
Yeah.
And then Yossi's DJing there, but I was gonna go check it out. I think it's Saturday and Sunday this weekend. So, but yeah, I don't know. Do Russians eat tacos?
I love tacos.
Really?
If I had to pick like my favorite food, Takis, salami, and pickles.
Interesting.
I know.
I
Put it all together though.
That. Like a sandwich type thing or what?
Oh no, like it has to be
Or
like
just
the
like-
blue Takis.
Okay.
And then you wrap it up in like salami and you
Interesting.
eat a pickle.
I would have never guessed that.
It's so bad for you.
But it's delicious.
Yeah, the sodium, I'll probably die if I eat too much of it.
Yeah. What's your favorite restaurant here in Scottsdale?
That's hard.
Okay. Do you like what's your go-to? Like if you're like
I'm so bad with names when it comes to restaurants. I do like more on the higher. Do you want more of the?
all of the above, whichever ones you think.
Okay.
Could be a hole in the wall.
I don't know. I do like to go out to eat, and I just go with the flow. Whoever picks.
Do you like sushi?
Oh my god, I love sushi. Sushi and steak are my favorite.
Oh yeah.
I can eat sushi all day.
Yeah, me too. I like going to this Roca Accords right down the street here. It's like a Japanese. It has sushi, but it also has like they have a really good steak, wagyu. I used to go there all the time because it's close by.
Yeah.
There was a nice sushi place real close to me, but then it just shut down. I was like, oh my god, it was so good.
Oh, I hate when that happens, when you find your place and they
I
just
know.
shut down.
There's another one called Hero Sushi that's like on the one, like off the 101.
That sounds familiar. I think I
It's
might
so
have been
good.
there.
They have like these little lollipop rolls. It's like rolled with cucumber. It's like I don't know. I forget what's in it, but it's so good. But every single sushi roll I've had there is so good.
I don't like cooked sushi.
You don't like cooked sushi? Yeah, me either.
There's
Yeah.
something about cooked sushi just doesn't do it for me. But I'm like,
I agree.
Whenever I go, I do soy sauce, wasabi, and then I squeeze lemon, and I have my own sauce.
Do you ever do like the eel sauce or
Unagi sauce.
Yeah.
I used to actually manage a sushi.
Oh, really?
restaurant. Yeah, so I kind of know my.
So you know
sushi.
your shit. Hell yeah.
I do. I think it was like, yeah.
So what's your favorite roll?
Midtown. No, not Midtown. Just kidding. No, I don't know. Vegas.
Vegas roll.
Vegas roll.
Okay.
No, but like a higher version of the
Yeah,
Vegas roll, like more stuff added on.
Okay. Yeah. So you want more stuff. So.
Or Howry roll.
Okay.
You
All right.
probably like, I don't even know those.
No, I
but,
know a couple of them, but some I like, to be honest, I like everything. The only thing I don't like is, actually, do I not like any sushi? I don't think there's anything that I like don't like.
Do you not like a fish or like?
No,
one
I like them all.
You
to be
like them
honest.
all?
I like them all for the most part.
I would say eel. I'm
Yeah.
not a big fan.
Yeah,
of the
actually, eel's probably my least
I
favorite.
don't know.
I like hamachi, like tuna, like salmon, yeah, everything. So, but yeah, I haven't. To be honest, sushi sounds good tonight. Maybe I'll try that.
Poke sounds like, and I do like poke. I go to, I don't even remember the restaurant, but I go all the time. and it's like this poke place, and you just.
I feel like it's healthy for you, so it's like good to eat, you know?
Yeah, I tell myself that every single day. My diet starts tomorrow.
That's the excuse.
No, it doesn't ever start.
Well, it's probably harder for you because I'm not an OnlyFans model, so I could continue to eat.
I don't go to the gym.
Really?
Everyone keeps asking me. I'm like, I don't go to.
Hell yeah.
When I go, it's not really working out. I'm just like, okay, 2 strides. That's it.
But the thing is, even in OnlyFans, even if you get a little thick, like people probably love that, you know?
I know. Exactly. But I'm trying to get better at it. Like my friend, she models, and she's like, you're going to the gym with me. And I remember she asked me a couple days ago, she's like, do you want to go with me? I'm like, not today.
Yeah.
Well, let's try tomorrow. But she goes at 6 a.m, and
I'm yeah.
I'm not an early person. I like to stay up late, and then I like to sleep.
I'm the same way, to be honest.
Yeah.
I stay up late. So anyways, my girlfriend's actually the opposite. So she goes to if we start watching TV or something, she falls asleep like at 8 or 9 or something, then wakes up at 6 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. to go to the gym for like an hour and a half or something every single day. This is her thing. And me, I'm still sleeping.
See,
I'm up late watching The Affair.
I stay up, like I tell you, like I want to watch the second, like more episodes, and I end up staying up. So,
and it's like 3 a.m. You're like, God damn it!
I know. Gonna go to sleep. But no, I'm not the type of person to like sleep until like afternoon time.
Yeah.
Or
Me
1.
either.
But I will be up like. Yeah. But not early. Not at like 6.
Mine's like 9 or 10 if I'm like off or whatever.
Yeah,
so.
10 or 11 for me.
Yeah. But, so I can't get up early unless I like am forced to. But yeah.
Yeah, if I have somewhere to be.
Do you play any sports or anything like that?
So I used to. I actually did this my whole life. I did springboard and platform diving.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So I love cliff diving.
Oh,
that's like my favorite thing to do.
Do you ever go to the lake or anything?
No, I have not. I want to go to Lake Powell. I have not been there.
Nice.
That's where all the rocks are, and it's like that. Yes.
There's one. I think Lake. Was it Lake
Pleasant? I can't.
So was it Bartlett? I think there's like a rock some rocks you could jump off there. At Lake Pleasant's kind of boring. It's very plain. But I went this week actually. It's fun just to go on the boat. Do you jet ski or anything like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. I wakeboard and do all that, but I cannot go to Lake Pleasant anymore after hearing the stories.
What story?
There's dead people in Lake Pleasant.
There is?
Well, my friend's boyfriend used to work there, and like the story that he told, like she told me.
Tell us the story.
He was so you know where the slide is?
Oh yeah.
So they have to go down under for like this is my friend's boyfriend's friend. It's a connection here.
Yeah.
And they have to go down at the bottom, and they have to like I don't know what they do at the bottom. If I saw this, I would freak out. Like like it gives me like goosebumps even like saying but a dead body was down there while he was cleaning the bottom up. I'm sorry.
I wonder if it was from the slide. Or just like
I don't know, but I was like, it just gives me. If I saw that in the water, I'd probably swallow so much water and I'd die too.
Well, who knows what's in that water? You know, it could be anything. But yeah that'd be interesting.
That's so. When I moved out here, people were like, "Don't go to Lake Pleasant. There's dead bodies." And then my friend tells me that, and I was like. And I'm the type of person, I don't care what water it is, I'm in the water.
Yeah. I know, you gotta be.
I just try not to think what's underneath.
Well, you figure how many dead fish are in there, how much like people pee in that water, how much not gonna lie, algae, everyone does, so like it's not the cleanest thing. Like you should shower once you get back from the lake, obviously, but
oh yeah exactly, I would. With all the stories. But no, I have to. I'm not gonna lie.
But I'm with you. Once you like see that or like something, like I had a friend that had like a mouse dead in their pool, and then they took it out, and they're like, "Oh, it's all jump in the pool." We're like, "Oh hell no!"
You know what's so funny? One of my family members, we had like a get together, and she's like, "Just so you know, like my son pooped in the pool." This morning, and it was huge. It was like that huge. And I was like, I'm swimming in it. I was like, please, I hope you put so much bleach in that.
As you're like opening your mouth, swimming.
People who say you don't that they don't pee in pools or
Oh
like
yeah, they're liars.
You're liars.
They're liars. Yes,
You guys are liars. I know you guys do because I do. I'm not gonna lie about that.
I think everyone does. But it's actually impressive now that like so I've like taken my filters out, and it's crazy how much stuff it gets taken out of there, and it does clear it out pretty good. So I'm pretty confident in the filtration system for most pools. But
yeah,
I'm actually gonna drain my water here in mine this soon, but because the storms mess it up so much.
Like you don't live in Florida.
Florida's
getting hit
I know.
hard.
We had a friend that came yesterday. He's from Florida, and he was I guess his house was just missed by a I guess he says that there's hurricanes and there's like tornadoes outside the hurricanes, and that one just like was going towards his house and like barely missed it, and like I guess 8 houses down or something, the roof was taken off and everything. So I was like, holy crap, you guys got lucky, man.
Yeah, for reals. If I saw that out my window, I'd be like, oh my god.
I know.
And then
like, what do you even do? Like, jump in the closet? That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Okay, everyone keeps asking this. Like, I used to live in Texas, Arlington and Plano, and we had tornado like warnings and stuff. I swear you're supposed to like sit in your bathtub for those. Maybe I don't remember.
I think just any small space like that probably. When I was in Indiana, we used to get them all the time, but we never saw an actual tornado. But yeah, thank God.
Yeah, I've seen the dust storms here though.
Oh yeah,
there was one time we were going out to Old Town Scottsdale. Yeah, and our friend was driving, and we had to literally. Me, I'm all drunk in the back, and they had to literally. Yeah. Oh well, no, this was like entertainment for me. And then he was driving, and it was like my friend's. Yeah, it was my friend's birthday.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend was driving, and we were on the highway, and this huge dust storm just came.
It hits hard.
I'm a couple shots down, mind you not. So I'm like, they pulled over to the side, and I was like,
let's go. Stick your head out the window.
We had the music going, like blasting. We were waiting for it, and I'm all videotaping the whole thing. And this was like, I think my year and a half of being in Arizona.
Well, I feel like a haboob can't take you out. Well, I guess stuff floating around, because I've had my umbrellas open for my pool, like when it comes, and like you got to be careful with that,
especially if they're open. Like, boom, you're done.
Yeah, take out your car or something. But, I saw a video of a trampoline like floating around, like going to another house or something.
Wait, I think I've seen that. Was that on TikTok?
Yeah, it's like I think it was on TikTok or I can't remember. I was like, holy shit!
Yeah.
Could you imagine that comes down your car? You're outside or something, get taken out.
I could no. I think I moved here because I just didn't like any of the earthquakes that were happening.
Oh yeah, that'd be scary too. Did you ever experience one?
Well,
like you're in one?
In South Lake Tahoe, there was like little small ones, but you can feel it. Like you just feel it. I would remember in bed, but I just don't know where to run. So I'm like, when there's an earthquake, I'm running back. I don't know where to go. But I know you're supposed to go under your table. But like me, I'm like all panicking, and I'm standing under a doorway. I don't even know if that's what you're supposed to do. But
I know. I wouldn't even know what to do either. But my dad's an electrical contractor, and anyways, when I was like tie up lights, like, and he's like, oh, these are little earthquake clips, because I guess each light has like so the lights don't fall. I didn't even know this is a thing, but you like tie them down so that it doesn't fall on people's heads type thing. But could you imagine just having your earthquake, just chilling in your house, and light takes you out or something?
I know. Yeah, I've seen those crazy videos where people are just doing their own thing, and all of a sudden, like, I've not. Actually, I do have a story about an earthquake, and not me being oblivious. I'm literally oblivious to everything sometimes. I snuck into a hotel pool. And my friend was bartending, and he's like, just go in, like, whatever.
Yeah, jump in.
Just go in. And so I'm having a drink, and I see all these people panicking, and I see people with radios walking by, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get caught. Like, they're going to kick me out. This is why they're talking on the radios. Oh, yeah.
So you thought they were talking about you, but they're talking about the earthquake.
Yeah, there was a big earthquake that happened, but you don't really, like, I didn't feel it in the pool.
Yeah, I guess in the water.
I drink. I was like, what's
hell yeah. I
literally got out of the pool. I'm like, oh, they're talking about me. I don't want to get kicked out. Like, I'm just going to walk myself out. And went to my friend, and he was like, you're leaving already? And I was like, yeah. Like, I
they're
think
talking about me.
He's like, do you not know what just happened? I was like, no. He's like, we just had an earthquake. And then I looked at like over the bar, and like all these were like crashed on the floor. I was like,
oh shit.
Oh. I did not feel that.
If you're ever going through some major natural disaster, just have a drink.
Just have a drink. Stay
Seems
in the
like that's
pool.
how Lilia's gotten through everything here.
Stay in the pool. You won't feel a thing. Actually, but yeah, no, I don't know. I just didn't feel anything. Yeah. I don't think anyone felt it in the pool.
I guess you would assume, okay, because the water's probably like moving a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, but people are in it, so you think.
Were you on a floaty or just like swimming?
I was just like
just
enjoying it. Like this wasn't like Tahoe, but I was just enjoying it. And the water's always moving, so I didn't feel nothing. It could be like a big wave from some sort. I don't know, with all the people in the pool. But
so, what do you think of these new Tesla robots that they just made?
I saw them. Okay, so I literally spent like TikTok. I'm like scrolling through TikTok at night. I swear it's my favorite.
It gets addictive.
It does, because you realize how many different people are on this platform, and it's actually so entertaining. But
even though they don't allow you.
I give up. I'm shadow banned. I give up on TikTok. But yeah, the robots, like how they were pouring the drink.
I know that was kind of cool.
Yeah, eventually I feel like Tesla is gonna come out with a phone. Yeah. It's gonna take over Apple. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna take over everything. It seems like. I follow like these, so I'm a big nerd, so I like dived into these things, but I've been following like the Boston Scientific robots for a while, whatever. Yeah. The ones that like are acrobatic and jumping and stuff, but they're like all bulky and like crazy, and like their battery life's like very short, like lived. But then like just seeing Tesla like pass them like in a period of time is just crazy, you know?
I know.
But I was just thinking of all the things. I'm like, what am I going to get this robot to do? You know, like.
But it literally is supposed to do like everything and like make conversations with you. It reminds me of iRobot. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
But can you imagine, like, go pick up the dog's crap, like go mop the floor, go like wash the dishes.
They seem very like slow moving. Like,
I know.
Like, I don't know.
I'm hoping they get better.
Yeah, like this. But
if they're like super efficient, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, but it is cool. And I saw like, was it a taxi? They just made a taxi, or like they can.
Well, I feel like Teslas already are almost taxis because technically they're driverless. You own a Tesla, so. Yes,
I do. So yeah, I was freaking out on the road when that was happening. I was like, oh my God, it was switching lanes by itself, and I was like, what happens if a car stops short? Is it gonna stop, or is it gonna? Yeah.
Well, actually, the computer is really good. I've seen like so many different like accidents. There's like a person that fell in front of a Tesla, and then the Tesla like last minute like moved or whatever.
What?
And then like just a bunch of instances like that. Like another car like jumped into this lane. The Tesla like saved itself. I've seen one where a Tesla hit another car, but it like still was pretty impressive what it did. I don't think a real-time driver would have done that.
Yeah,
but
no.
Do you ever do the driverless stuff or?
I did it on the highway. That's when I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, it's switching lanes. And it's weird because like when you drive on a Tesla, like you see the screen and you see like the cars. And I'm like, oh my God, you're switching lanes. It is kind of cool. It is super cool. Apparently, when you update your Tesla now, you can actually have it come pick you up at your destination.
Interesting.
It's a new thing. You have to update I have not updated my car yet, but when I bought it, when I bought a Tesla, I didn't even know how to drive it.
Yeah.
I thought it was like gas. Well, it's not gas, but pedal. Yeah, pedal and brake. Yeah. But you're not supposed to use the brake, only for emergency reasons. It's like a golf cart.
Yeah, because it slows down, you know, if you let off the gas.
Yeah, I was freaking out.
Yeah, the first time I drove one too, I was like, what is this? And then you could actually change like because I guess it conserves, it like builds up energy, right? Like as it slows down. But then you could like loosen it a little bit. I had to like adjust it at first, but then I got better at doing it. But yeah, you just hold the gas.
Yeah, I finally got used to it, but I was not used to it. Like I was like, I bought a Tesla, I don't even know how to drive it. So I actually went, like when I like ordered it and everything, I actually went to the Tesla place. I was like, can I test drive this? Because I just bought one.
They're so fast too.
They're so fast and they're so quiet. I remember my friend came in and she's like, is your car on? And I was like, yeah, it's on. It's really, yeah.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth. I was thinking about getting the Tesla truck, but because I just got the email this week actually saying that if I want to go through with it, because I had to put in an order.
Oh, you did, yeah.
So I was like, should I get this or should I just go with like the S? Because like the S is pretty cool too, you know. Like I want to do the ludicrous mode.
There you go. Yes.
I haven't done it yet, but
yeah, no, I would not go back to gas. cars. But you know, the only shitty thing is about Teslas. I'm sorry, Elon Musk, but
The charging.
the charging,
I
yes.
know.
But I mean, it's like $20 to charge up your car. But the charging, like there was one time I was at 1%.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to make it to the charging station. And they're far, like from like, so there's a lot of places where like where.
So you were sweating.
Oh my God, because I'm not used to looking at the battery life.
Yeah.
And I pulled into an apartment because I could not go anywhere. I'm like, am I supposed to get like towed to the charging place? Because they don't have like, maybe they do. I just don't have one. But I got lucky in I literally had enough time. Like she said, oh, we have a charging station at the apartment. So
Yeah.
she let me charge it for free.
Oh, good.
But I was like, if I didn't, I would have to pay for a tow.
I would have been worried too. Sheesh. Yeah, I've seen some people like worried like that. I've seen some actually pass like dead on the side of the road on the way to Prescott. There was a car that was in traffic and his died.
What are you supposed to like? And that's the only bad thing. Like you could walk to the gas station and like get gas with the little red can.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Come back with a generator or something?
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. They need to have those. I swear someone said they do have them, but I don't know if they have them. Portable chargers.
Yeah,
they should have them.
Or you would think, I don't know, because that car's so big. I don't know if there's like a portable battery you could take along or something just in case. But I don't know. My assumption is that probably wouldn't work because it's such a huge battery. But
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, exactly.
But no, Teslas are cool. The charging is getting better. The supercharging is kind of interesting. For me, I drive so far so often that I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be the best option for me because I'd have to wait. But
I went to Joshua Tree with it.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, it was a good. I had to stop, I think 2 or 3 times to get to my destination.
Oh, yeah.
I had
and it's like 15, 20 minutes each or something, right? Or
yeah, it takes time. It depends because some charging stations take a lot longer than other ones.
Yeah.
And it sucks. I think I went to one that took ages. I'm like,
oh my God.
And it was like late at night. It was like, yeah, I didn't get to my destination around like 3 a.m.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. That's the only bad thing about Teslas. Like, you just don't. Yeah. It made me miss gas during that time. I was like, I miss the gas cars.
So you said you still have a brother and sister you're close to here? Or
they don't live here. I have an older sister and I have a younger brother. My sister's a lot older. Well, not a lot. She's like 2 years older than me.
Okay.
But I'm close with them. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So I'm a family person, so
yeah, me too. I have a brother. He's a couple years younger than me. He has a couple kids. I need to go see him, but I haven't seen him recently. So I feel bad when I didn't get to see him like every so often.
Yeah, my sister lives far, so I visit when I can when I'm not so busy.
Do they ever come visit you over here?
Yes, they do. Like I have like my aunts and uncles out here, but like my dad's a pilot, so he just travels whenever. So
does he drive like big planes or?
Yeah, he works. Well, he used to. He just retired. Worked for America. He was a captain for American Airlines.
Oh, damn, nice.
For like 33 years, and it was the best flight. We did a retirement flight to Hawaii, and it was the best flight ever.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he had to make a speech.
Did he ever watch that movie Catch Me If You Can?
He probably has. You know what? I've not seen it, but like I've seen DVDs.
This guy just pretends to be like in all kinds of different things, and it's a real story apparently. But yeah, he was getting like free paychecks as a pilot and like living it up. But
yeah, no, it's nice. It was nice. Like that's all we did when we were little. We were just traveling, and I love to travel. I swear I know like every single airport.
Yeah. I never got to travel anywhere when I was young. My parents like never went anywhere out of state. Yeah, for some reason. But now I try to travel as much as I can, because I love going places. What's your favorite place that you've been to?
Okay. People say this differently. And I say, maybe it's just me and my Russian, whatever. The Caribbean.
Yeah.
Caribbean.
It could go either way. I've heard people say both. Yeah.
Like Worcestershire. I say Worcestershire. Yeah. But I love that place. And I love Hawaii.
I love Hawaii. Which island do you like?
Kona,
big one.
And then I like Honolulu as well.
The only thing I don't like about Kona is like it's like a bunch of volcanic rock stuff, like beaches.
And you're not supposed to pick those up apparently, or you're not supposed to like take them. But there's something you're not supposed to do with the volcano rocks at all.
But there's a bunch of whales there. Like you get to see whale watch pretty good.
I haven't done that.
The active volcano is kind of cool. What it was?
It's very like open. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's like very open
I agree.
compared to how like Honolulu is more like a city.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
I feel like if you're like more into like it kind of depends. I feel like if I'm going with like a girl or something, Kona would be a good spot to go to because just chill and relaxed, and you get to like enjoy each other.
Yeah.
It's very resorty, some good food. But then the big Oahu is more like Vegas party like.
Yeah,
Well, at
it
least
is.
there. But I have a blast there. I have friends in Oahu that I go see all the time. But I love it there. We went shark diving.
I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to be.
It's
like,
great
in a
in Oahu,
cage.
actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was a little scary.
I bet it was. Was there a lot of sharks?
Like a lot of sharks. Like I thought it was gonna be like 1 or 2 sharks, something. But you're like surrounded by like 30, 40 sharks.
Did you do the cave one or like not the
It's
cave,
like
the cage?
a cage, yeah. So they take you out in like some boat, whatever. It's probably like 8 people, 10 people or something, and the water starts. It's kind of rough, but then the water's so clear at that time because it's early in the morning that they take you. And anyways, they put the cage in, and they just give you like a snorkel, and they're like, just dive in and see what happens. And then for some reason, I guess like the sound the boat makes or something, like the sharks just start swimming around. You'll see sharks with like hooks in them. You'll see sharks with like wounds. you'll see some crazy stuff, but it's kind of cool. I got some cool video of it. But like at first when you jump in, it's a little scary, but then like the sharks are just chilling. They're just like
they
like,
don't feed them or anything.
No, they don't come. They don't. To be honest, they pass by close to the cage, but they don't like
bother you.
They don't bother you. They're just like chilling.
Okay,
but
maybe I just seen all those like scary
I know.
shark movies where they're like.
Well, I've seen some like videos or something where like the shark's jumping in the top of the cage or something. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's why I was like, is that like the experience that you got?
But yeah, it didn't feel like that at all. So like I had a blast. I would do it again for sure.
I swim with dolphins. I like dolphins, but like
I've always wanted to do that. I've never done it though.
I want to go skydiving.
Skydiving's fun.
I'm gonna go skydiving for sure. Like I just want to feel that. What is it called?
Yeah, that adrenaline rush.
I say it wrong. That's why I don't. That's why I didn't say it. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. It's on my list of things to do.
So you have to do a tandem jump, right? And the one thing that I recommend is whenever you get the glasses, because they give you like some goggles.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you get the ones that are tight to your face.
Oh, like not the like the plastic.
They have like some little plastic one, and I wore that one time, and oh my god, I couldn't see anything when I dived out, and it was like just windy like heck, and I was like, I couldn't see anything. And I was like, this is terrible skydive.
Does your face like stretch?
Oh yeah,
it does stretch out.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think that was
especially in that initial jump, like right when you jump out of the plane. But yeah, so then the second time I went, I had like some tight ones, and I was like, oh, this is awesome.
So you could see a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's fun. It's over quick.
Is it
great.
like if you had to time it from the plane down, like
it's like the dive itself of that you're actually free floating is just like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds or something. It seems like it's quick.
Why does it like on
and then
video?
you're floating down the rest of the time, like in the parachute.
Oh, okay. Like in some videos it looks a lot longer.
Yeah, it might have gone by faster, like slower. But
were you scared though?
No, actually, I was never scared. I like stuff like that.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went I went in Oahu. That was my first one that I did, and I went in San Diego and then Miami. Miami was cool too. But the Oahu was the one that I like. My glasses got screwed up on, so I was like, God damn it!
How was everything? I couldn't see a thing.
And then I did the helicopter rides there. Those are great.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
So you've done a lot of things, like.
Oh yeah, I like doing this stuff.
That's awesome. Would you go bungee jumping?
Oh hell, I've done it. Yeah.
You've done it. I want to because I love heights, but I feel like bam, it's gonna snap.
You'll be fine.
Well, it's gonna snap when I get up and then go back down. Just go.
And the state fair is going on right now. You can go bungee jump probably. I'm assuming they have one.
I've never been to the state fair.
Really?
No, because it's so hot out.
Yeah. Well, actually, now it's not bad. I feel like it's better to go at night. I haven't gone very often either, to be honest. But they usually have that 2-person one, that 2-person jump bungee one. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know which one you're talking
it's like
about.
Like they sit like in a ring or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You should try that one first, maybe.
Yeah. I love like roller coasters rides. Like I just love going fast.
So you would love it then.
Yeah.
It's not. I feel like a roller coaster is scarier than one of those bungee jumping things.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I see like those crazy videos of people like that. I don't even think
You would be
of
the one
that.
that just falls.
Yeah, bam. She's done. But no,
You could go live.
you know what? I'm doing that. I don't even want to tell on this podcast what I'm doing because I don't want anyone stealing my idea for OFTV. But it will, like, when I did talk to them, they're like, it'll 100% get featured.
It's a bouncy boobs, you know.
I have everything all planned out, and I'm like waiting because I did just get a boob job, so I'm like waiting to be all healed up until I can film it.
All right, so you're waiting for this. Okay.
I'm waiting. I was gonna do it before then. And I was like, I'd rather do it after. Gotta get some titties out there up in the sky.
One question I had about OnlyFans that I forgot. Do you ever do like sound effects?
Like voice recordings?
Like someone's in the background like like just making noises or something like for your videos?
No. You know, it's so funny. Like when I go, I do a lot of voice recordings.
A boom or something.
No, not. There are times where people just pay for voice recordings.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. So you just, it's weird. You get a lot of weird stuff.
Have you gotten pretty good about like video editing and all that type of stuff?
Yes.
Like you're a professional.
Well, usually yes, yeah. I did all my editing for when I had YouTube. But for OnlyFans,
what was your YouTube video? What was your YouTube channel?
It was Haley Summers.
But it was like OnlyFans stuff type thing? Or?
Yeah, I only did it to grab people in.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was going to pop off. It was almost my first video. I think it was like a lingerie haul.
Oh, nice.
And
so it popped off.
Yeah, I think it reached like 800K views.
Damn.
And it just popped off.
Hell yeah.
And so they're like, we want more. And so
I kind of got... Give your fans what they wanted.
Exactly. And now you kind of know why I got banned from it. But I kept on going. So, but it was like, you had to be 18 older to be on my channel. But and then once it got taken down, I got these messages on Instagram. They're like, where are you? I was like, ugh.
So Instagram was fine with it.
Well, I never like had so how people found me was like through YouTube to OnlyFans, and then I would have my Instagram on my OnlyFans, so they would reach out to me, and that was our connection. I never put my YouTube channel on my Instagram because if I did, I think I would get so many calls from my family.
That's funny.
But yeah, I never did that. But when it got taken out, I was like, I knew this was gonna happen. But I had a lot of followers, and I still get messages.
It's a grind. It's a grind for sure.
It is. It's a lot of work with the editing and stuff, but I love it, and I love talking anyway. So yeah, we came into this podcast like not knowing really kind of anything at all.
Yeah. So I just kind of like said, all right, let's start doing some content, because I do a bunch of content for like my businesses as well, like marketing stuff and everything. So I've gotten better at talking on the camera and editing. Like I didn't realize editing was like this whole thing in terms of like coloring and like all the different like settings and like, oh my God, and then the cameras are a whole different thing too. So it's
exactly. And you have to get the perfect lighting.
Oh yeah. Light, like you don't realize how much lighting matters.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
and
it's
a lot
crazy.
of people are like, no, it just, I'm like, no, it does.
Yeah.
Like if I don't like it, there are times where I would do videos for OnlyFans and I do the whole thing. And it's like, what, 10 minutes?
You're like, this
and I'm
this
like,
is terrible.
This is terrible. Now I have to start all over. But I'm very like, if I'm putting my content out there, I'm very,
it needs to be quality, good.
Exactly. Like I have to like it.
No.
And if I don't, I'm not.
No, from all the photos I've seen of you, like everything looks super professional. Looks like really good colored.
A lot of them is from my shoots and stuff. But if like just the normal ones, I guess I would just, the lighting.
Yeah. Now I realize how much that matters. I actually prefer to shoot at night simply because like you could control your lighting better. And then the stupid daylight like is terrible for like skin stuff sometimes. But yeah, it's a whole science. It's wild.
And people think it's really easy. It's just
it's not.
It's really not. Like the amount of stuff. Like when I take like 10-minute videos, sometimes it'll be like 20 minutes, then you cut it all the way down to whatever they paid for on that. And I'm just like, that's a lot. Like it takes time out of your day.
Oh, I've realized this.
I know, and I have a custom where I have to. Okay. He's like my favorite person on OnlyFans as well. One of my fans, he does not buy any of my content, like none of my content, but he only asked me to shove whipped cream in my face, like pie my face, and pour syrup.
Interesting.
All over myself in the bathtub.
Have you done it?
Oh, I've done maybe like 8 of them.
Really?
Yeah. And then he'll do like chocolate sauce. I think the most disgusting one I had to do was honey. I hate honey now.
It's probably hard to get off too after. Does it wash off easy?
Oh my God, my whole bathroom would smell like syrup. But like the chocolate syrup.
Oh my God.
You wouldn't even recognize me.
Really?
All you saw was my teeth.
That's hilarious.
And my white eyeballs. But this guy loves it. And he's actually like, he's
hey, maybe
so
we could put
nice
that as your
about it.
thumbnail.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm dead serious.
You should send it to me.
I'm telling you, like, it's pure entertainment.
That's
like,
good.
You don't even like, I did it with my friend. He's like, can you get a friend to do it?
Were you laughing when you were doing it?
I'm so entertaining when it comes to like stuff like that. So he asked me and my friend to do it, and we did like a he wanted us to do rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
And whoever lost got. Why does it have to be me that freaking loses? I got the chocolate syrup. But
of course.
And I have a white shower and a white bath. And
oh my God. Was it all splattered?
Oh my God. There was literally handprints like splattered. Like it took me like maybe 4 washes just to get it out.
Oh my God, yeah.
And the hair.
The hair
like
was
I feel
worse.
like I smell like whipped cream.
And whipped cream stinks too. Like
it does stink. Everyone says they love the smell, and I'm like, no, it stinks.
Yeah. So, anyways, at Mastro's, they have like that cake that they make, whatever, it has whipped cream, right? So, anyways, one day, like we started like a whipped cream kind of fight there at Mastro's, and so like I flick it like at one of my friends, and then she like throws it at someone else, and I was like, holy! Then it smelled like spoiled milk, basically. It's almost.
It does. Like like it's.
And then we went to Old Town smelling like that, and people were like, "What the hell?" Like,
I had a prank pulled on me. Like I used to do a lot of pranks, and I had someone pour fish oil in my hair while I was taking a shower. God. I smelled like
that's
like
the worst.
I got sent home from work because they're like, I'm so sorry, Lilia, but you stink. And I was like, I could not get it out. It was all over it, like the whole
you can't
bottle.
wash that out probably.
No. I was so like going to the store.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, and going to the store, people like you can see like the people's faces are like trying to figure out that smell. So I would literally I would literally be like joining in like that is not me. But it was totally me. No, it took about I would say like a month to get the smell out of my hair.
I think that's what I'm gonna do to Yossi or Joel.
It is the worst you can play, like worst prank you can play on someone. Like I was like,
for a girl it's probably worse, but for I don't know, maybe for guys, I don't know, people would be like, is it him?
At least no, but I have long hair, so imagine all that.
Oh yeah, then
hair.
that absorbs it. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so great. I can't. No.
So they say, like when you eat fish and stuff, to pour lemon on it. I wonder if that would work to help.
Well, that would have been good to know.
No, so so next time you go eat fish and you have like if you eat crab or something, just like pour some like lemon on your hands.
Wait,
and like wash
I've
it.
heard of that.
And it helps. That. It's like crazy. It like makes such a difference. Like it doesn't smell nothing. But I wonder if that would work on your hair.
I don't know. Maybe.
So next time.
Next time, if I ever get that prank pulled
let me know.
Again, I would never do that to anyone else.
I know.
I experienced like it. I like was like in the shower. Like imagine your whole shower just steamed up, and you just smell that fish just coming.
Yeah, that would be the worst. That'd be the worst. I'm with you, but luckily I haven't been pranked in a while. But
I like pranks.
I love pranking people.
I love pranking people. It's just my thing. Like I enjoy it.
I know.
I feel so mean doing it, but I'm like enjoy it. But I want them to prank me back.
I know. I want to get I've watched some of these videos like on YouTube, whatever, where like people get like these crazy like elaborate pranks. You know, like I would love to have friends like that.
Oh yeah,
but
I've seen crazy ones. So.
Yeah, but everyone seems like it's like low level pranks. But maybe I'll step it up with this channel to start doing some pranks on people.
Some pranks. Like
maybe we'll invite you.
Loves pranks. Yeah.
Let's do some pranks on some people. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you have some ideas?
Oh my God, I'm all about ideas like that. It's so bad. Hey, we'll do the fish oil. Fish
Oh,
oil.
yeah. Let's do
No, I'm
fish
just
oil.
kidding.
Some
The
farts.
next day.
Fart spray. We got what else we got? We got some. We'll brainstorm some
I've
ideas.
done the McDonald's one.
What's the McDonald's one?
You just grab the ice cream by.
Oh yeah.
I did it and it just plopped.
Oh my god.
It was so bad. I was like, oh, I feel so bad. I actually felt so bad. I actually went back to the drive-thru and cleaned it up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're too nice.
I'm too nice because I felt so bad. But yeah, no, pranks are just keeps
they're
life
fun.
entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. Got to keep it fun.
Exactly.
But well, it's been a little while, but thank you for coming on the podcast. You're great. Love to get you involved with some pranks sometime.
I'm in.
We'll pull you in. But appreciate you coming, and I wish Joel and Yossi could be here, but these guys didn't show up. But we still had a great conversation.
I know, we had a good conversation.
Well,
so
thank you, Lilia.
Thanks for having me.
Love to have you.